There's a power inside you that you may not even realize yet, a potential waiting to be unlocked. It's called the growth mindset. And once you tap into it, everything changes. Your life, your ISIS, your opportunities, everything transforms into endless possibilities. But what exactly is the growth mindset? And why is it so important for creating the life you want? At its core, a growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are not fixed. They can be developed. It's the realization that every challenge is an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. When you embrace this mindset, failure is no longer something to fear. It becomes the stepping stone to success. Mistakes aren't signs that you're not good enough. They're evidence that you're pushing yourself beyond your limits, striving to become better. This mindset is powerful because it shifts the way you view the world. It shifts the way you approach challenges, setbacks, and even your successes. It tells you that no matter where you start, you can always get better. No matter how many times you fail, you can always rise again. It's a mindset that says, I am not defined by my past. I am defined by my willingness to learn, to grow, and to keep moving forward. Imagine what your life would look like if you adopted this mindset every day. What would change in your approach to your goals, your relationships, your work? The truth is, a growth mindset isn't just about achieving success in one area of your life. It's about building a foundation for lifelong progress in everything you do. It's about believing that you can continually improve no matter where you are right now. The journey to adopting a growth mindset begins with a shift in perspective. So often, we get caught up in the belief that we are either good at something or we're not. That if we fail, it means we're not cut out for success. But when you embrace a growth mindset, you realize that talent and intelligence aren't the starting point. They're the outcome of hard work, perseverance, and the willingness to learn. It starts by changing the way you talk to yourself. Notice the language you use when you face challenges. How often do you say things like, I can't do this, or I'll never be good at this? These words limit your potential. They keep you trapped in a box, stuck in a fixed mindset. But what if you replace those thoughts with, I can learn this, or this is tough, but I'm going to get better? That simple shift in mindset can make all the difference. The key is to embrace effort as the path to improvement. Effort is not something to be avoided. It's not a sign that you're failing. It's proof that you're on the right track. When you put in the work, when you face obstacles head on and keep pushing forward, that's when real growth happens. The growth mindset also teaches us that challenges are not roadblocks, they're opportunities for innovation. Every challenge you face is a chance to think differently, to adapt, to grow stronger. When you encounter difficulties, don't view them as setbacks. Instead, see them as invitations to explore new solutions, to push yourself further than you thought possible. It's in these moments that your true potential is tested. And it's also in these moments that your biggest breakthroughs happen. There's also something freeing about the growth mindset. It gives you permission to fail. Not just to fail, but to learn from it. The fear of failure is one of the biggest barriers to growth. But what if you saw failure not as something to be feared, but as a natural part of the process? What if you saw it as feedback, a chance to adjust and try again with more knowledge and experience? With a growth mindset, failure becomes a part of your success story. It becomes an essential part of your journey, not the end of it. And once you embrace failure in this way, you'll stop avoiding it. You'll stop letting it control you, and you'll start to move forward with greater confidence and resilience. But even more than that, the growth mindset is about believing that your potential is limitless, that no matter what your past looks like, you can always change, evolve, and reach new heights. You don't need to be stuck where you are. You don't need to accept that this is all there is. You can push past your current limitations and create the life you want. There are no limits, only opportunities for growth. And here's the most powerful part of all. When you adopt a growth mindset, it doesn't just change the way you view yourself. It changes the way you see others. You begin to see people not as competitors, but as collaborators. You understand that everyone is on their own journey of growth, just like you. It creates a deeper sense of empathy, a sense that we are all in this together, constantly learning and evolving. So how do you start applying the growth mindset in your own life? Start by focusing on the process, not the result. Take a moment every day to remind yourself that the effort you put in is what matters. Whether it's working on a new skill, taking on a new challenge, or even just showing up and doing your best in everything you do, focus on the journey. Celebrate the small victories, the lessons learned, and the progress made. Don't measure yourself against others. Measure yourself against who you were yesterday. Are you better? Are you learning? Or are you growing? If you are, then you're already on the right track. And the more you practice this mindset, the more natural it becomes. The more you'll start to see growth in every part of your life. Remember, your potential is endless. Your capacity for growth is limitless. There are no ceilings, no boundaries, no final destination. The only thing holding you back is your belief in what's possible. So today, make the decision to believe in your potential. Make the decision to embrace growth in every area of your life. Every challenge, every setback, every soul, yeah, these are just opportunities to become better, stronger, and more capable. This is your life. You are not defined by your past. You are defined by your ability to grow. So take that first step. Start today. And know that with every choice, with every effort, you're building a life full of endless possibilities. You wake up, and the first thing you feel is the weight of the world. It's easy to think that life is a series of endless tasks, deadlines, and responsibilities. But what if you could change all that? What if you could take control of your mornings, set the tone for your day, and start building the momentum you need to conquer your goals? It all starts when you wake up. Your first thoughts in the morning will determine the direction of your day. If you start by hitting snooze, feeling overwhelmed, or letting distractions steal your focus, you're already starting the day on the back foot. But imagine waking up with purpose, with intention, and with the drive to own your day. The first step is to create a morning routine that works for you. It doesn't need to be long or complicated. It doesn't need to be something you read in a book or see on social media. It needs to be something that fuels you. Start small, wake up 10 minutes earlier than you normally do. That extra time, no matter how short, gives you a moment to ground yourself, to check in with your mind and your body before the noise of the world takes over. Take a deep breath, stretch, and get moving. Physical activity in the morning doesn't have to be a full workout. It can be a quick stretch, a brisk walk, or even a few minutes of yoga. What matters is that you're starting the day by moving your body. This gets the blood flowing, wakes up your muscles, and sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. Next, focus on your mindset. The way you start your morning shapes the way you approach everything that follows. You don't wait for motivation to strike you, create it. Start with gratitude. Think about one thing you're grateful for. This simple practice can shift your perspective, making you more positive, more focused, and more ready to take on challenges. Then take a moment for intention setting. What do you want to accomplish today? It's easy to get lost in the clutter of tasks, but by defining your main objective early in the day, you give yourself a clear target. When you have clarity, distractions lose their power. You're not just reacting to what happens, you're actively creating the day you want. Now, let's talk about focus. In a world full of distractions, staying focused can feel like a superpower. But focus doesn't come from wishing for it. It comes from training your mind. Start by eliminating distractions in your morning routine. No emails, no social media, no endless scrolling. You have the power to control what you engage with in the first moments of your day. When you protect this time, you protect your energy and your focus. Now, how do you build momentum for the rest of the day? It's simple. Do something that moves you closer to your goal right away. Take action. The most successful people don't wait for the perfect time. They start where they are, with what they have, and they build from there. Whether it's writing a paragraph, making that phone call, or simply reviewing your goals for the day, taking that first step is key. It tells your brain, I'm serious about this. I'm taking control. And here's the secret. When you win your morning, you start winning the day. Every task, no matter how small, becomes part of a larger victory. The momentum you create in the morning carries you forward. Even when obstacles arise, you'll have that foundation of strength, that feeling of accomplishment to carry you through. As you move through your day, remember that success isn't built in one grand moment. It's built in the consistent daily choices you make. It's in how you show up day after day for your goals, for your dreams, for yourself. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. The secret to long-term success isn't about achieving perfection. It's about embracing the process. The truth is, you don't need to wait for motivation to come to you. You don't need to wait for things to magically fall into place. You create your own motivation. You design your own routine. You own your day. And when you own your day, you own your life. So as you face this morning, take control. Create the momentum that will carry you through. Show up for yourself. Show up for your goals. And know that each moment, each choice, and each action is another step towards the life you've always wanted. Today is yours. Own it.